Naked Conversation podcast. I'm Prakriti.
I'm Anjali, and most of us like talking.
So, today we are talking about adulting versus the reality of adulting, right?
And for that, I'd like to start with an unpopular opinion.
Okay.
Uh, if I was given the chance to go back to my childhood, I would not do that.
Okay. I have the same thought because I've heard people saying like I want to go back to my 90s or like my early 20s and sunny, but I have never felt the urge to go back because every single year I feel more like myself, okay?
Yes, and not just even 90s or 20s. Okay? They say that I'd like to go back to the early childhood where you had no worries like खेल्न गयो,
But
खायो. But I had more worry. I was such a overthinking वाला
exactly.
child जस्तो लाग्छ क्या मलाई अनि I used to worry so much अनि I used to go छतमा and I used to talk with myself and I I used to
This is real.
I would not wait हुन्छ नि I just wanted to grow up and be on my own. I don't know what's the exact reason, but I just wanted to grow old, and I love it. I don't want to go back to that.
मेरो चाहिँ त्योभन्दा पनि आई फिल मोर लाइक चाइल्डहुड वाज नट फन जस्तो लाग्छ क्या फर मी है पर्सनली अनि आई अलवेज वान्टेड टु रन अवे अर लाइक गेट आउट अफ द्याट स्पेस हुन्छ नि आई डोन्ट नो सम काइन्ड अफ सफोकेसन जहिले हुन्थ्यो कि अनि आम लाइक कहिले चाहिँ ठुलो भएर आई क्यान डु थिङ्स अन माई ओन हुन्थ्यो बट इट वाजन्ट अबाउट रनिङ अवे पनि रहेछ क्या इट वाज अबाउट becoming yourself more every day or every year. Like last time was just last year, I would never want to be that girl again. But I'm looking forward to the person I'll be like next year and the coming days. I like
It was more like I was being controlled so much by my parents,
parents, yes.
especially because always pada, but it helped me in so many ways that I was born to do so much more just to like to and everything was just padai and I was not even given chance to dance ke school ko annual function ma because that would hamper my studies because class skip garera त्यहाँ participate गर्नु पर्थ्यो नि त and I was not given that freedom के I just wanted to be free हुन्छ नि अनि here I have that
Freedom, yeah.
so family भन्दा त्यो मम्मी भन्दा टाढा बसेर अरू सबै कुरा बिग्रिसक्यो होइन health has gone downhill but I have that so I'm happy and content
This
त्यो
is the
कुराले
lie होइन every parents every adult told us के सानैदेखि लाइक एसएलसी सक्कौ पढेर भ्याऊ अनि रमाइलो त्यसपछि 12 आयो 12 पढेर भ्याएपछि त झन् लाइफ फ्री नै फ्री देन कम्स ग्रेजुएसन जब अनि त्यसपछि के भन्न थाल्छ बिहे गरेपछि त सब सेटल हुन्छ देन कम्स बेबिज हुन्छ नि इट्स लाइक वेन यु डाई यु फाइनली गेट फ्री काइन्ड अफ शिट like adults have lied about this for a very long time to us and we always be like future unpredictable छ भनेर सिकाउनु भन्दा नि they were like future मा चाहिँ better हुन्छ भनेर सिकाउँछ नि त so we always chase that thing के we don't know what that thing is what that freedom is but we always tend to chase it actually had like a different childhood than yours. My parents didn't care about studying.
oh wow
My mom and dad used to be like, if all of the kids will be first and second, who will be the average one or who will pass or who will be the other person in the class?
I want to meet them and I want them to meet my mom too.
No, we were not forced to do that. They wanted us to do good enough, but like not fail or anything. But they didn't expect us to be like first or anything. Any extracurricular, I was always good, so they were like, do it. But I don't want to go back.
I have a traumatic story about this.
Like I was first in one class, okay, two class, and then I came Kathmandu. We studied for 3 years in Rasua, and त्यहाँ त अब like it's not government school, but I was the smart kid there, so I was like first or second, and then I came here like Kathmandu ma, and they gave me like half scholarship के second भएको त्यहाँबाट भनेर and that was the only scholarship I got like school. This was the like rank 10th सेकेन्ड्स भित्र चाहिँ आउँथेँ होइन एभरेज स्टुडेन्ट बट लाइक कहिले पनि त्यो फर्स्ट भन्ने नै भएन क्या.
So, but now coming back to the adulthood reality, that academics did nothing. I failed years after years. And not just in chartered accountancy course, I could not crack scholarship exams for my MBBS too. So that was a major setback in my life. So I think almost 4 to 5 years that hit me a lot in so many ways.
This is very different thing about us because I was never a studies student like the elite topper or anything. I was good, but I was just good at it enough not to that way. So when I entered CA and I passed like Cap 1 in the first attempt, I was like, oh my god, I'm genius. Because I didn't have the expectation. I know I was good or average, but in chartered accountancy, it's especially said that you have to be like really, really good and topper. And then I came to Cap 2, I had one attempt in it. Then I came to Cap 3. And the people who were like the topper, who were like passing every single exam at first shot started like failing. And I was like, are they in my level or I don't know. Like, and I was like, I might never pass this and I haven't passed yet and I don't want to even try. But like, it's not that easy for everybody when you are an adult ones, like school ko certificates or school ko being topper or like college ma being topper actually do not matter.
Yeah, and that I witnessed in this chartered accountancy course and it is a beautiful thing, right? Because aru subject ma I think it matters is the same त्यही pattern हुन्छ त्यही हुन्छ तर chartered accountancy ma I've seen myself and then I've seen other people's story who are from government schools, kaile English napadeko, and they are average students, and they have passed. Exactly. So this course ko beauty चाहिँ त्यो रहेछ भन्ने मैले बुझेँ अनि it has taught me so much in my life चाहिँ.
It makes sense because I know people who were like toppers and still failed, but there are people who were like average, even people who were failing during their like +2 and they cracked in first attempt. It's so inspiring and like chance giving.
And because if I had not chosen this course, I think I'd still be that arrogant, academically kid. But this course humbled me so much, so I can't even explain.
I like the fact that toppers are humble in this course because I was never studious, so I always thought I didn't fit in right. But when people who have done good all their life also failed with me, I was like, okay, I'm not that bad. I mean, I can do it, but like they are also not doing that good. I know, but like that makes you feel good in whatever category it is.
So I think it's the beauty of this is a unique beauty of this course. अरूमा यस्तो हुँदैन नि त. If you're good, you are always good. If you're bad, you're always bad.
True that.
And so study garde aba now because we are at a point now where we are supposed to have a career by now. So do you think
she has a career? Come on.
No, but you have thought something, Nida, which I think might have differed or it must be similar to what you thought you would be in during your childhood. So is it same or has it gone?
This is, I have like the worst kind of trajectory there could be. So in school, I thought I'd be someone like journalist or like someone who reads literature, right?
Okay.
And I went to college thinking I would join humanities. I was never the student who was like, and my parents never forced me to do science or that, right? So I went for humanities. It was a college
that you studied humanities?
I didn't get to get.
Oh, okay.
So I went for humanities, but the college I got in, it winded up being fraud. Yes. So they had convinced me to study management and saying me that पछि गएर choice हुन्छ management पढ्यो भने science पढेर choice हुन्छ त दूर की बात. मलाई त्यो they convinced कि management पढेर choice हुन्छ. So I went for management, right? And then that college winded up. Then I had to transfer to Times International College. And even after that, I never thought I would come into chartered accountancy, but I quite enjoyed accounting by then. And then one day, a very famous CA figure came in our orientation, and he gave this beautiful, beautiful lecture, right? That lecture
I know
was
who he is.
most people in my room know, but it was such inspiring and amazing lecture, which I should not have had listened, because as soon as I finished my 12th, and 8 days after, 4 days after, I met that person in like some kind of त्यो ऊ के मेला हुन्छ नि education मेला. So, and this is, I was like, I want to be just like you. And I was not looking at the aspect of accountancy or business. I was just fascinated by how he talked in front of public, right? So I thought, if I become CA, I'll be like that. Exactly. I'll be confident. I can hold the crowd, because in my head, I was always a literary person or someone doing journalism, and that really made me feel like, oh, chartered accountants can do that. I can also make money. I can also do this, kind of a feeling. So I did went and did chartered accountancy. Well, I thought I would go abroad for like US for like studying journalism, and now I'm here conducting a podcast because neither could I finish my chartered accountancy, and I don't have any appetite anymore to do it, and it's not a bad thing for whoever is watching. But like, I don't know how I got here from that to thing, but I think this is more similar to what I had dreamt of than chartered accountancy ever will be.
Mine is similar. So, I was a good student, but I did not know what I would be. And I used to say sometimes, a social worker, all the fancy things we say as a child. And when I was near, I think, class 8, 9 ma pugdakheri चाहिँ, okay, I thought I'd do food technician. I would study food technician. I just heard about it somewhere, and I knew that it was a unique course, and it was being taught only, the course was available only in Dharan.
Oh.
And I wanted to study that because I would have to go Dharan, because I wanted
to get away.
Yeah, I wanted to get away, and my mom would not be able to force me to stay there. I'd have to go Dharan anyway. So I think there are 3 or 4 temples in Nepal where you go and worship for things and ask for things with God, and fulfill हुन्छ भन्ने वाला त्यो मिथ छ नि त. अनि for I think 10 class ma, our school bought us for school tour, अनि मनोकामनामा I asked भगवान मलाई please food technician पढाइदिनु भनेर हैन. अनि त्यसपछि that changed when I started studying science. Now the only thing I would want to become was MBBS doctor. So because पहिला I think डक्टरलाई धेरै पैसा लाग्छ भन्ने थियो, अनि I am from a middle class family, so that amount would be a very large sum नि त. So त्यही भएर त्यो फुड टेक्निसियन त्यता सोचेँ. अनि त्यसपछि पछि अब +2 साइन्समा चाहिँ अब स्कलरसिप हुन्छ यताउता थाहा भयो, अनि I prepared for MBBS. I think I even lost 1.5 years for MBBS. So I tried for IM, I tried for MOE, I tried for Dharan. I think if you're a CE वाला student, they know. अनि अहिले त एउटै common exam हुन्छ, त्यतिखेर चाहिँ multiple दिनु पर्थ्यो. अनि I tried for all 3. अनि finally I again tried for IOM for the second time. अनि त्यो बेलासम्म it was already धेरै time नि त. So my mom had said me कि you need to think something alternative भनेर. अनि I thought, अनि त्यसपछि चाहिँ I just searched, I don't know, I saw biotechnology.
That's a cool subject to be honest.
And it was, and why I wanted to study that was...
Let me say something. You were like so aware about cool like subjects, because until I was in class 10, I only knew like few things, because my baba is literature major, so I was like writer, journalism. I always had that in mind, right? Then I had doctor, engineer. I didn't even know CA properly while I was in 10. Food technician.
And now biotechnology. अनि त्यही आई हेभ अ थिङ फर डुइङ थिङ्स द्याट आर नट कमन जस्तो टाइपको. अनि आई गेभ त्यहाँ केयुमा गएर इन्ट्रान्स पनि. अनि त्यसपछि आई वेन्ट फर द एक्जाम. अनि त मेरो त्यो केयुमा चाहिँ यु गेट डेट्स फर इन्ट्रान्स. सो मेरो डेट चाहिँ अघिल्लो दिनको रहेछ क्या. आई वेन्ट द नेक्स्ट डे. तर त्यहाँ फेरि लेट फिस तिरेर त्यहीँ तुरुन्तै तिरेर यु गेट टु अपेयर फर द एक्जाम रहेछ. अनि त्यो बेलामा 1200 वाज सच अ बिग अमाउन्ट. तर आई ह्यापन टु ह्याभ द्याट मनी के मेरो पर्समा. अनि आई पेड अनि आई गेभ एक्जाम्स. अनि फर्स्ट नम्बरमा नाम पनि निस्क्यो होइन. अनि त्यसपछि अब मम सेड अब के गर्ने हो, यु निड टु डिसाइड. अनि त्यहाँ चाहिँ एडमिसन फी चाहिँ 1 लाख कि कति थियो त्यो इनिसियल डिपोजिट चाहिँ. अनि अब यु निड टु डिसाइड भन्नुभयो. होइन म निकाल्छु, म एमबिबिएसमा निकाल्छु भनेर आई स्किप्ड इट. अनि त्यसपछि आयोमा आई गेभ द एक्जाम. तर ठ्याक्क कट अफमा चाहिँ निस्किएन होइन, स्कलरसिपको कट अफमा. अनि त्यसपछि चाहिँ आइओएममा चाहिँ पेडमा भए पनि पढाउँछु भन्नुभएको थियो. अरूमा चाहिँ अलिक एक्सपेन्सिभ हुन्थ्यो, आइएममा चाहिँ अलिकति हुन्थ्यो. ल आइएममा पढ्छ भन्ने पनि त्यो एउटा प्रेस्टिज पनि हुन्छ भनेर त्यहाँ पढाउँछु भन्नुभएको थियो. तर त्यो फर्स्ट त्यो बेलादेखि चाहिँ ठ्याक्क कलेज चुज गर्नुपर्ने थियो क्या. अनि काउन्सिलिङ भनेर हुन्थ्यो. अनि त्यहाँ चाहिँ आई थिङ्क 18-19 कतिवटा सिट थियो. अनि आई डिड नट मेक इट फर द्याट 19 सिट्स टु के. अनि इफ आई चोज अनदर कलेज I would not be able to choose that one. So I'd had to wait for a second counseling. If any one of the students who chose IIM, I was in wait list basically. So अब तर when would it, if I would get it or not, त्यो त sure भएन. So now my mom started to say agriculture मा देऊ, forestry मा because त्यो मात्रै बाँकी थियो क्या. अब इन्ट्रान्स मैले अरू सब स्किप गरिसकेको थिएँ. And I did not want to do agriculture or at all because it was such a basic subject. And Anjali don't do basics. And अब के गर्ने भयो. अनि त्यसपछि ठ्याक्क यसले माई बिनाजु, he was not my बिनाजु त्यति बेलासम्म. अनि he said you should do CA. अनि I never thought of doing CA ever in my life. My father wanted my Didi to become a CA. Okay? And she is a nurse now. So, अनि त्यसपछि ओके. अनि त्यसपछि के थियो भन्दाखेरि ओके अब साइन्स पढेपछि सबभन्दा खतरा के भन्दाखेरि एमबिबिएस. अनि नेक्स्ट खतरा होइन म्यानेजमेन्ट. अनि म पनि त्यस्तो भएपछि आई सेड आई डु सिए. तर मम वाज नट कन्भिन्स. सो सी सेड गाह्रो हुन्छ, सक्छ त भनेर, यो ठिक्कै यो गरे हुन्छ, बरु फेरि ट्राई गर्ने अर्को वर्षलाई यो गर्दै गरेर एमबिबिएसलाई. नो अब एमबिबिएस भएन भने नेक्स्ट बेस्ट थिङ इज सिए भन्ने थियो म. सो आई जोइन्ड इट. अनि मेरो मनमा चाहिँ के थियो भन्दाखेरि अब मान्नु भएको छैन सिए पढ भनेर, भोलि गएर छोड्छु भने पनि मारिहाल्नुहुन्छ होला त्यहाँ नाम निस्क्यो भने. अनि त्यसपछि वेट लिस्ट पछि आई थिङ्क मङ्सिरमा म जोइन भएपछि अनि मलाई पुसतिर चाहिँ कल आयो क्या आइएमबाट. यु हेभ त्यो आयो, तपाईँको पालो आएको छ, ब्रिङ 17 lakhs टुमोरो फर द एडमिसन एन्ड कम भनेर भन्यो. अनि घरमा भने. अब नाउ माई मम ह्याड स्टार्टेड टु हेभ सेकेन्ड थट्स. अब सिए एकदम राम्रो छ, झन् अब काम पनि त्यस्तै राम्रो, अब भन्न त्यो छोरी सिए भयो भने त यस्तो यस्तोवाला. अब त्यही फेरि 17 lakhs was a
lot of money.
अनि सी ह्याड स्टार्टेड टु हेभ सेकेन्ड थट्स. अनि त्यही पनि नो म गर्छु नै भनिरहेको थिएँ. अनि आई वेन्ट देयर विथ माई सिस्टर एन्ड बिनाजु नेक्स्ट डे के. अझ फेरि आई वाज सच अ सिन्सियर चाइल्ड कि म अब सिए छोड्दैछु भन्ने छ. त्यही पनि आई वेन्ट द नेक्स्ट डे. अहिले सोच्दाखेरि
छोड्न लाग्छ एक क्लास चाहिँ बढ्छु.
अनि त्यहाँ गएँ. अनि मम्मीको फोन आयो, होइन अब होस् भने दिदीलाई चाहिँ अब होस्. अनि त्यसपछि आई वेन्ट देयर आइएमबाट. अब म पुरा स्याड भइसक्यो. अनि दिदीले अब यस्तो भयो, होस् अब छोडिदेऊ होला टाइपको कुरा गर्नुभयो. अनि म भित्र भइसक्यो. अनि ल अब त्यसो भए थकाली खान जाऊँ न त रे कि दिदी. म नो आई वन्ट गो भने. अनि आई जस्ट वेन्ट क्राइङ फ्रम आइएम टु बाँसबारी. जस्ट क्राइङ रोडमा हिँड्दै आई वेन्ट वकिङ त्यहाँबाट रुँदै. अनि हिँड्दै चक्रपथमा चाहिँ देयर वाज दिस सानो पसल वेयर इट सेड यहाँ डिबी फर्म भरिन्छ. अनि आई जस्ट थट ओके आई थिङ्क यो नाम ननिस्केको मेरो यो पढ्नलाई हो. आई थिङ्क इट्स अ साइन फ्रम गड, आई सुड फिल इट अप भनेर डिबी पनि पढेन. CA भन्नलाई पनि एकदम टाइम लाग्यो.
But you are a CA अब.
Yeah, I am a chartered accountant. So, तर यस्तो, do you feel like, हुन्छ नि, are you ever scared of feeling stuck?
Career jump गर्न early 20s मा चाहिँ डराउनु हुन्न रहेछ क्या. Because your feeling of being stuck यदि छ भने you have to like, अब तिमी त पास पनि भयो होइन, लाइक अब इफ यु क्यान देन यु सुड जम्प इन्टु अर्को जस्तो लाग्छ क्या.
तर अब पास भएपछि चाहिँ यु अल्सो गेट द्याट कन्फिडेन्स रहेछ होइन. अब आई क्यान डु, त्यो भएन भने पनि आई हेभ अ ब्याकअप. तर त्यो पास नहुँदासम्म आई कुड नट डु इट के. बिकज त्यतिखेरसम्म मलाई चाहिँ के थियो भन्दाखेरि एउटा पोइन्ट अफ टाइमसम्म पर्सनली आई डोन्ट लाइक दिस सब्जेक्ट. I don't like what people do because it does not make sense. It's such a man-made thing. You have standards which is all man-made.
I know.
And I'm so fascinated by people who are into science. I love people who do anything in science. अनि तर फेरि एउटा पार्ट चाहिँ के छ भन्दाखेरि यु हेभ टु एउटा फाइनेन्सियल फ्रिडम जुन पाउँछ त्यो चाहिँ फेरि छुट्टै हाई हुँदो रहेछ. सो बिकज काममा पनि अब हाइड्रोमा इन्जिनियर्स डु द थिङ नि त. आई हेभ being a CFO, I have all the हुन्छ नि त्यो perks अनि त्यो सबै इन्साइट्सहरू थाहा हुन्छ. सो त्यो चाहिँ हुँदो रहेछ. तर आई डोन्ट रेस्पेक्ट I don't respect people.
I can like हुन्छ नि relate to what you mean के like त्यो personal touch वाला केही नै हुँदैन के CA मा चाहिँ. It's always about figures होइन. अनि even if you have a human interaction it's always like त्यो के भन्छ के trajectory हुन्छ नि सबै कुरा. like there is something in between that.
अनि कि एक्स्ट्रा अर्डिनरी पनि होइन नि त. यु डोन्ट निड टु स्टडी CA टु डु थिङ्स द्याट वी डु.
Exactly. If you are trained well होइन you can do what CAs do like within a period of 3-4 years.
Yeah. अनि त्यही भएर I don't
it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it does not make sense. Everything is man-made. It's not, you don't get to learn new things. And then it's like surprising. See, science math, you get to, and then even in psychology, when you read about mind, you are figuring things that are
different people, different things
that already exist. You are just figuring it out. And you are just making it up, and then you are telling people to follow it.
Makes sense. त्यही भएर नि लाइक मलाई चाहिँ पर्सनल टच भएको कुरा गर्न मनपर्छ कि लाइक जर्नलिजम इज अबाउट स्टोरिज एन्ड स्टोरिज इज अलवेज अबाउट पिपल होइन. अनि इभन दिस पडकास्ट इज अबाउट सेयरिङ स्टोरिज नि त. त्यो के भन्छ इनहेरिटेड निड टु नो थिङ्स बट नट लाइक तिमी साइन्समा इन्क्लाइन्ड छौ नि म चाहिँ ह्युमन बिहेभियरमा इन्क्लाइन्ड छु क्या त्यो वेमा. आई अलवेज लाइक मिटिङ न्यू पिपल टकिङ टु न्यू पिपल. लाइक मलाई प्लेस जहाँ भयो नि हुन्छ बट न्यू पिपल म्याटर्स अ लट के.
अनि अल्सो अर्को कुरा चाहिँ नि यु कस्तो यु डोन्ट ह्याभ भ्याल्यु पिपलको लाइफमा जस्तो लाग्छ. बिकज जस्ट माई सिस्टर इज अ नर्स होइन. अनि सी हेज हेल्प सो मेनी रिलेटिभ्स ओर अननोन पिपल. अनि दे आर सो हुन्छ नि थ्याङ्कफुल टु हर. तर मेरो काम त नोबडी केयर्स हुन्छ नि. म एक्जिस्ट गरौँ नगरौँ कसैलाई फरक पर्दैन.
इजिली रिप्लेसेबल. A person should just know how to do your work and they can होइन. किनभने it's all in computer के तिमीले त्यहाँ एक्स्ट्रा केही गर्छु भने पनि तिम्रो इम्प्रिन्टै हुँदैन कि. you are just यस्तरी irreplaceable tomorrow morning.
I feel that. This is also very controversial कुरा. Especially because I'm a chartered accountant.
You can have your own opinion. You do your job right, but you can have your own opinion.
I'm saying this just for that point of view. फेरि अरू कुरामा it's very good. Like पैसा, freedom, everything is so good. Like I said, हुन्छ नि त्यो अफिसमा I have त्यो वाला perks that actual people who are doing the actual work don't. अनि सो त्यो एउटा चाहिँ हुन्छ.
Like engineers going to the place and actually making something out of it.
Yes,
I know. When I think of my childhood, there used to be always that one person I used to be like, I want to be like that person. हुन्छ नि. Like, and I used to judge people who were in their 29 or 30, but they were not meeting my expectation. Someone in my 16 or like 14 who is judging the person in 29, 30, I will be better than that. And I used to be so harsh about it, in that age. Like, I will do better than that. That was all my thought was. And now that I am around that age, I feel like, man, it's hard. It's not like what you think, Kunjani. It's so different to be in this position. It's more liberating, of course, from the time you were like 14 or 15, but I shouldn't have judged them. What
So
about you?
about that, like I said, I was a child who was very confident in herself. Like similar to you, I also thought I'd be the best in whatever I do.
Yeah.
But turns out I am a failure too, I know. So, I never had like I'd be this specific thing or I'd do this specific
I
thing.
actually had. I thought I would not be in Nepal first. Now I have a feeling that I will always stay in Nepal. Like, even 5 years before this, I used to be like, I want to escape from here. I want to go away from here. But now that I'm staying here, like, it's such a privilege to be actually near your family, in your own home, in your own country, within the safety and all that comfort. And going abroad and everything sounds so fancy. It used to be like a dream for me when I was small, but now that I'm in this age, I be like, it's good that I didn't go, because I wouldn't have experienced this much of closeness with my mom. I would not have spent so much of time with my siblings, or, like, I don't know. I just love it here right now. And it's so different from what I used to think when I was like small kid.
So, Meera, I never had one specific thing. Like I said, I have a Gemini energy in this, so my mind is always shifting from this to that. But I have this thing that this belief and hope that everything will work out for me eventually. But due to that sunny Kodasa and all, things work out a
Mercury
little.
retrograde.
Mercury retrograde. Things work out a little late for me, but I still have that hope that I don't think it's late. I'll do something. I just have that hope. I
Exactly,
think
right?
it's what
While in
keeps
your
you.
like early 20s, you feel like everything is slipping away from your hand. You are late to everything. But now I've settled, like, with my thoughts and with what I want to do, what I don't want to do, my choices and everything. I feel more comfortable. Like, I have time, and even if I don't have time to do that thing, it's not gonna be that big of a deal. It's not gonna actually like ruin my life,
Yeah.
which we used to feel a lot when we were younger. That if I make this step, it will ruin. It will ruin. I used to have this feeling so much.
So for that, I'm just more settled with myself, my thoughts, and like I said, I have a very big belief system in God these days. I just think God will help me figure things out. That He will help me get to the things that are meant for me. If it's not meant for me, I won't get it. If it's meant for me, I'll get it somehow. So that's my mantra these days.
That's a good mantra to have, seriously. So, was there any adult or, like, look up to figure when you're a kid? Like, it can be a celebrity or it can be someone very close to you.
So it's always gonna be Taylor Swift.
Yes, madam.
Yeah, even though not career wise, just the aura, just see walking into any room and
Yes.
how people perceive her. So it just not just in music, but I thought I'd be Taylor Swift
She's a
in my
performer.
career. Yeah, no, so but I don't know, but does not make sense. Nita. I don't have that kind of talent to relate to, but I just like that aura. isn't it? Everybody loving her and all that maybe. So not specific त्यस्तो हुन्छ नि.
Personal हुन्छ नि कोही, like, somebody, your elder sister, elder cousin, or
No,
brother.
no,
Not really.
no.
I actually used to look up to my aunt for a very long time. I'm very fickle about looking up to people, okay? So, like, I have this thing set of. I change my mind very much, okay? So, when in my early days, I used to look up to my aunt, then it changed from aunt to a teacher, then from a teacher to teacher I should not have looked up to. But now when I'm like in this thing, I actually look up to my mom and how beautifully she have like managed her life, coming from like nothing to having 3 kids, a happy family, and an all-rounder doing what she loves to do. So yeah, I kind of like admire, but I used to be very judgy when I was small.
But like you said about mom,
Mm,
I admire what my mom does. You know,
mm,
she's such a strong
was-
person. Whatever she has gone through, I could never.
mm.
But I don't want to be her at the same time because she's too giving and too
Uh-huh.
much for. She has done everything for us, nothing for us. She earns. She is an independent, but it's for us, not for herself. I mean, she has that control, but
Mm.
still she has nothing. Like of so यही कुरामा रिलेट गर्दाखेरि डु यु थिङ्क दे वाट्स डिफरेन्ट फ्रम वाट दे ह्याड एन्ड वाट वी ह्याभ अहिले वाट
I
आवर
would say a
मदर्स ह्याड
lot of things. I mean, this will be like some kind of mom, I love you kind of a rant, but like mom and dad. My baba and mama came from like literal nothing to having raised us 3 kids. Like 3 kids today, if you think about it, I cannot, because I wouldn't know how to raise them with the same kind of privilege that they gave me. I don't even know if I can actually have a house because like
in
it's
this
not even
economy.
possible anymore. But they came from the place where it was all about, I don't know, difficulties to this thing. So I think if my parent had the chance I have today, I don't know about Baba because he's kind of a person who likes what he like. He's very comfortable with the simplest of things, you know. But I think my mom would have done a lot better, which my sister is doing now. So I'm like kind of very proud of her. But I think she would have done a lot better.
So do you think you would want to swap your
No,
timeline?
no, I have
Me
a very
neither.
loving mom. I wouldn't know what I would do without her. So I wouldn't. Plus, the time they were raised, the time that was for women was
uh,
like really.
this is the most I have the most freedom any woman could have in her life जस्तो लाग्छ मलाई त
Yeah, that is very true. Like, even if my mom has it now, you know, like she, कसरी भनौँ के हो, like she has the freedom now, you know, but it's not as easy for me as it is for her to convince that I have it, you know. In this few like past years, my mom, like you said, that she does everything for yourself, right? So from this past few years, my mom has started doing things for herself. Okay, and that's the most beautiful thing you can witness. She has bunch of friends she parties with every month. They have like this meeting thing, right? But it's not a meeting, it's party every single month, and she goes out whenever she gets chance. She will drop everything at a spot and choose herself over things, okay? And that's so beautiful to watch, because for someone who have always done things for others, putting herself first, like, it's beautiful.
I want my mom to learn that.
Make her meet
but
my mom.
but she is Vaishnav, so she does not do
Oh,
anything. So if I had a chance to swap, I would not swap for me, but
for
maybe
her to
for
have.
her. No, she would get this. She would get to experience this, and like you said, she would do so much better.
Better,
Like
yes.
with what she has, she is here भनेपछि त
भनेपछि.
अहिले त oh my god, she would be on the top of the world
Exactly.
वाला.
I think the same about my mom. Okay, I mean, like, oh, that's so like sad, but like
Sad,
happy thing at the
happy.
same time. Like when you see, yes, this is one of the thing I have realized as adult, how difficult it must have been for our parent. I know, like, they didn't even have like option to figure out if they wanted kids or not. They already had kids by then, and then they raised us however they could. And if I put myself in that place now, I wouldn't know what to do. I would give away my kids.
My mom had मेरो mom त had a के भन्छ downgrade वाला life के. She was such a oh my god fashion
Really?
diva. Yeah.
That's like I will tell you.
So she was I think she initially is from Bhairava and so it's a गाउँ तर after I think 10 maybe she shifted to Kathmandu. She used to live with her eldest brother And she was raised and she got her education in Kathmandu in Padma Kanya.
That's fancy.
Yeah, and all the pictures, and she had a के भन्छ relative like a friend wala cousin type ko, maybe I don't know, she's our auntie, so she has passed away early, and she was into this entertainment industry ke, doing music videos and all, and she was she was not into that industry, but she used to get that she used to be around her, so all that photo shoots and all, she was a diva. At that time she has photos in mini skirts and all,
That
and
my mom also does, but it's a different story.
but then she got married to my father, and then she went to that Mahendra Nagar, and it's downhill from that. The family there, everything, it's a downhill.
Actually, it's little different. Like mom had very unusual childhood. I don't want to discuss about it right now, but she actually married Baba only for the reason that she could be freer. And my Baba is one of the most liberal and like do whatever you want kind of a person, which is not good all the time. But having such husband in that era, beautiful.
My mom married my dad because my dad had an MBA, and because education is such a thing in our family, and she thought, okay, यस्तो पढेको छ भने केही न केही त गर्छ होला भनेर, अनि all he did was failed businesses.
Okay, this is so different than your family, eh? Because my mom is not educated at all. She don't look like it, you know, because she's so active in everything, but she never got the chance to go to school. And my Baba, on the other hand, is a English literature masters, and they got married willingly. And it's so absurd to think like how it become what, but like that's why maybe education was not that big of a deal. Mom always wanted us to study. Baba was like, just be average. It doesn't matter. Just be happy. Even now, when I think, like, I have very supportive parents, so do you, and like even now, I am failing C exams, this and that, and my mom gets stressed about my health all the while. But they have protected me or kept me in such a way that whatever I do, I know there will be someone to pick me up, which they did not have their like in their life, right? And my Baba is like, just be happy, do less. I don't want you to achieve the world or be in the top of the world, right? Just do what makes you happy, live the little life, but be okay about it. And that's something which is really
it's really beautiful because I did not get to experience that. My mom is supportive in different way in everything, but she wants me to be an overachiever, so that's where I get this from. Yeah, maybe, but हुन्छ नि अब while I was failing, she was not like, hey, fail bhais त्यसरी गर्ने होइन, but in a subtle way she wanted me to pass that exam, and when I did clear the exam, and she was not like हुन्छ नि other people would be so proud. She was like so nonchalant about it, and she was like, अब सरकारीमा नाम निकालेपछि आनन्द mom please. She still nags me about that government job, so I just ignore it.
Different thing. Like my Baba was like, when I started like first cap 2 ma fail bhako ni the first attempt ma, and he was like, chhod do. He was like, BBS garo.
My mom used to say, अब छोड़ दे, अब MBBS गर, अनि come here,
MBBS garo भन्दै.
MBS के MBS. Come here and live with me and you'll get a job.
Teacher. My Baba always said that. Like, why are you always trying to do the difficult thing? Because I have my mom's gene more than my Baba, I guess. My mom always tried to do like better. And my Baba is the kind of settled person. And that's why I always have this tendency to do more. But my Baba is like, फेल भयो के भयो त बिबिएस गर पढाउन जाऊ. Even now, like I was like, I want to leave, and they have been asking me to leave CA for a long time, okay, because it impacted on my health, and I was like, okay, I'll leave CA, and they were like, good, now what do you want to do? MBS, masters, and teach. That's it. They don't have like this big, expectation from me. And especially this past years when I have been so down and sick, my mom also has given up. Like, she's like, just be happy, we are here. So that's a really good thing about my family, that uh, they want us to do something. They don't want us to stay idle, but do something that makes you happy, that gives you enough to eat food, and you be it.
And I think we both can relate, because from what you say, I don't think they ever compared you with other child.
No.
Never, right? So this is a issue, right? I guess so most of the people face in their family, like they get compared to this and that. So
Yes.
that I never got to face. Yeah,
Me neither.
even I was while I was failing, it was not comparison with others. It was just
Actually, the
motivation.
teachers in my school did, because I was best friend with the girl and guy who were like the topper of the class. Okay, so my teachers used to be like, she's gonna ruin like the other good kids, because I used to speak a lot, right? And even when I was in class, I so vividly remember this. This is like trauma thing from school. My teacher, like, I was sitting with my best friend who is the topper of the class, right? And we both were talking, and she was actually talking more than me. But he was like, Prakriti, go and sit on the other side, you're disturbing mom. I didn't do it. So from school I have got that kind of trauma, but from home I used to be like, my mom and dad used, so what? Like, it doesn't matter, just be good enough, don't go downhill, but you don't have to top all the time. School मा त अब comparative thing भयो. Parents never did that to us, which is a really good thing. I also know people's parent who actually compared their siblings.
Yes.
And I have relatives who have done that with my sister, and she was the beautiful one. Okay,
Yeah.
she's 5 years younger than me, but she has always been the achiever of the family, and like better than me, and I acknowledge that. And I love that for her. But like, there are people like relatives who always point it out to make you feel the bitterness, and which would have impacted our relationship have we not been adult about it. But like, yeah, we are very adult about it, and we acknowledge that. But do you like compare yourself with someone, the friends and people who are doing less or better?
I don't actually, in a way that affects me. I have this thing of getting inspired. Like, you see people comparing themselves with people in Instagram, saying, "Oh, yesto bhaisakyo, yesto bhaisakyo." But
I used to do
I
that
used.
with you. There was a time, okay, not in a bad way or jealous way, but there was a time when you're doing, like, you passed, and after that, 6 months, I guess, you were so good in every single thing, and I was like, but I also knew in my heart that this is like what she has achieved. Like, she might have cried all the way to there, but like, I get it. But I was like, oh my god, when I will do that, she's so good, and I want to be like a kind of a vibe.
So I have this thing, I don't let other people affect me. So what I do instead is I get inspired. So instead of scrolling the TikTok and Instagram, what I do is I just make my own video. Now I'm busy looking at myself rather than other people.
That's
so
a
it
really
just
good
helps.
thing.
Yeah, it is really effective. Now you don't have time to compare
It with
yeah,
others.
even though if it does not do really good, you will get consumed by your own content. Okay, so that is a very effective way of not doom scrolling, I think.
That's really a good thing.
Yeah,
I will love that.
everyone should try
Yeah.
this, because I have also seen many people doing that, and I think they can relate to it. So when you are not creating it, you are consuming it. So
Very
consuming affects your brain in many ways. And during jatikera I could not create, I used to stay away from it. Okay, so I used to just deactivate. And like I said, I always do एउटा कुरा चाहिँ छ ममा, that I always have this hope that I will do it. I will achieve it. Even though मेरो content are not working, I'm getting very low views, I just know it's just अहिले यस्तो भएको हो, तर एउटा point of time it is going to blow out. Believe in myself and God.
The universe.
Yeah, the universe. I think most of this thing keeps you happy and not miserable.
Yes.
I think that's what saves my energy जस्तो लाग्छ मलाई हुन्छ नि whatever I am, whatever people see my being me happy and jolly all the time, so this is the key. Yes.
About like relationship and marriage and having kids, I know. Like, what did you think would happen, Oiliku, like the age you are in right now?
Actually, I'm just in the. That is the only thing that is actually happening. What I thought when I was a child, I always thought that I would not marry young. I knew that I wanted to achieve everything and then get married, and I think I broke up with my last. That was a very serious relationship. When I broke up, one of the reason was I said I won't be getting married. I won't get married till 28, 29. I told him that.
That's justifiable.
Yeah. I think we were like 21, 20 at that time. and he said, no, that is not possible. That is too late. I want to get married as soon as I complete my MBBS. Or after, if we don't get married at that time, then we'll have to wait till I complete my MD, then it will be too late. And
I know a guy who said that too.
So I'm just in my timeline, and I think I'll get married in a year or two, so it just matches the timeline.
Do you already have someone?
Maybe. No.
Okay, so yes, I never wanted to marry early either or young, but now I'm looking at the young couples who are in love and got married. I'm like, did I miss out on something?
No, you did not.
Really?
No, yeah.
But I kind of sometimes dwell upon it, like, should I have thought about it earlier? Because I never thought about getting married, like.
Yeah, that's why God did not give
probably,
you that.
yes.
Yeah.
And now that I am in my late 20s, I'm like, if something comes naturally, I'm open to it. If something do not come, I think I'll be okay with it.
Because I just think God gives people to them who need it. So you did not need anyone till they said. So when you are ready, you will get just like someone like you could have.
Probably. But I like.
So because all my friends are married now, none because I don't have too many friends. So almost. No, not almost everyone, because the last friend I had was Shreyas, and she's 3 months younger than me, and she's also married. So maybe I'll get married in a year or two.
Invite me, okay?
Okay, sure.
So, like, my friends, okay, like, I have bizarre, thing with friends, okay? I have a lot of friends. Like, I don't have to talk to them daily, but if I meet one of them, it's gonna be the same kind of affection and everything. So the friends I had in like high school, 2 of them already have had kids, like 2 kids, and they are like around 3 or 4 now, and they're so happy, like her family and everything, right? And the friends I have through like my university or CA, all of them are in relationships, so they're getting married in a year or 2. And I don't have anybody like in my mind that I'll be like, oh, maybe I can have this. So I've like given up on that idea, but I really enjoy like love kind of thing. From very little, I was like,
for me, love will always be a secondary thing in my life, just Alexa.
Really?
Yeah, because I just like my best friend just got married, and we joke about it, and त्यस्तै खालको रिलहरू आउँछ क्या, where the boyfriend, where the husband is the secondary one.
Yes.
It's always our bond that comes first. So I think म चाहिँ I'm that kind of girl जस्तो लाग्छ. So त्यही भएर पनि God did not give me the most happening love life जस्तो लाग्छ मलाई.
Probably. I'm really confused about this with my life. Like, I always, like, marries, no, right? But, like, love, I always what that was and is and will be, I think, that love a girl who believes in fairy tales, Bridgerton story, that one day somebody will come and my life will change in a good way and all that. So, yeah. That I still wish to have that kind of a love kind
So
of a thing.
you'll get that.
I always have had that in mind. Like, I might not be married, I don't care, but I want that love wala thing, you know, for a long time. Like, we are penguins, we mate for life kind of a shit.
Yes.
What do you think about kids though? Because we tend to be freezing egg by now as per biology,
have
and I have a
another story about that. The same guy I broke up with, I used to say I'll never have kids, and that is another reason. I don't know. I have this. कहाँबाट आयो यो rebel वाला कुरा? I don't know what trauma speaking. What trauma is
marriages and
speaking.
kids are not a big thing in our family too, because I've seen my cousins marrying at 35. Like most of my cousins, girl, boy, they marry above 30 and they have kids or no kids. So it was not a thing, right? But love was always a thing for me personally. I don't know from where it happened, but yeah.
So मेरो चाहिँ about kids, I really love the kids wala videos, and I love dog. I want to have a dog. I still haven't got the chance to have a dog. I brought a dog home and at class 10, and my mom gave it away to the milkman while I was sleeping. After that, so
Trauma.
yeah. So I want to have a dog, and about kid, I would have a kid if it was just given to me. But I don't want to ruin my body and then my mental health, and then I don't think I'd be a good mom because I'm such a selfish person. Just like some other, and I think being a mom requires so much selfishness, and
That's true.
I don't think I'm ready for that oily summer. So maybe in future.
Me too. Like about babies, I don't think I wanna have a baby. But if I could adopt, even if I don't have partner, I'll adopt. That is
so even for the adoption, because I'm struggling with my own self, my character, Nita. So adopt gare pani I will have to be selfless.
This is very different because if I be financially independent, like proper, if I get to adopt a kid, I would, because I have that, I want a kid. I want her to be my best. It's a in my head already. I want her to be my best friend. I romanticize that, bond between a mother and a daughter, because I love my own with my mom and my sister. So I always wish that happens to me in my life as well.
Only thing I fantasize about is making a fit check wala video. That cute wala auncha ni. Oh my god, I adore that so much.
That's so different between us. I like to dress up and all, but it's so exhausting. I tried this 3 dress in a day, Osti. I was like, I don't want to dress ever again. It's so tiring to actually think about it, wear it, put the makeup as per it, and do all the things, then shoot yourself. Being content creator is hard.
Yeah, it's really
very
hard actually. Yes.
I don't know why people think it's easy, but it's not, to be very honest. So let's
now, just because we have already talked about career and our love life, marriage, kids, so it will be happening.
Basically.
Yeah, basically, because now we have
We should check this podcast in a year and see what's the difference, so that we can find out how stupid we were and how better we have gotten.
And also because I think we are both not adults in our head.
Yes.
So maybe in 10 years' time we will be adults by then. So what do you think you will be
as an adult? So when I will be an adult, I think I'll have I will have financial independency, that's for sure. And when I was young, I used to always think I'll travel abroad, but now I'm such a reserved person. In my own bubble, I'm happy. So I wish to have a family, and yeah, actually that's about it. And I want to do really good in this career that I'm having. I want to make some kind of impact, I used to think this when I was 18, that by 28 I'll make this impact, but I'm pretty sure 10 years from now I'm gonna make a lot of impact in mental health thing, sexual health thing, and education overall in Nepal. So that's always been at the back of my head.
Okay.
And be very, very, very rich, that I can give so much to people. Oh, this is a thing I have, okay? Before, because I want to put it in the world, I want to be so rich that if people, anybody asks me or anybody expects even a thing from me which is bizarrely expensive or bizarrely giving, going out of the way, I'll be able to do that. I want to be that, in that position. that I
I
can
think
give.
my sister would want to be that.
Yes. Elder sister traits, actually.
Okay. So about मेरो I think 10 years ma, like I said, I never think एउटा specific कुरा because I never think, I haven't thought about it त्यसरी. So I just know because मैले चिनाएर आएको थिएँ, I'll have a very good life from 29 to 35 and until 40 it will be good. So I am expecting a very good life until 40, and then after 40 I think I'll be very spiritually driven.
Oh yes, I have been said that to my astrologer as well, that I will like after my mid age, and even like before 40, I guess, that I will के भन्छ, shift into a spiritual part where I'll be almost like saint, like like I don't like the life and the lavish and everything won't be a thing for me ever.
So I believe that किन त एउटा intuition आउँछ, I get that intuition. So until 40 I'll get everything good that I want, not extravagant, I'm not saying, but I'll be content, and then after that I'll be spiritually driven जस्तो लाग्छ मलाई. And then I just think that I'll die early. I don't know, I have this
She
thing.
has been saying this for like second time.
Yeah, but I have this thing. So I just want to put this out, and I want people to test it if I actually die or not.
She won't die. But like, I get your point, because you say that, like, because by 40 you are content, and then a spiritual journey, then what will be left, kind of a shit, right? But no, don't die that early.
So maybe that's why I don't see the far-fetched futures. I don't see.
That's why I want to be a giving person, because there will be no end of it. Like, you will always have someone to give things to. Like, I don't just mean material
I
things.
like getting things very. I'm always that person who has always been given
things.
Given
And I'm
things.
that person who is always giving things. Like, I'm not saying like $1 million kind of shit, but like, in my capacity, whatever I can give a person, I think I'm good with it. And I love giving. It's not like somebody asks me and I'm like, yeah, I need to. It doesn't compel me to do so. If somebody asks me, I'll make it my personal goal as to fulfill that naturally. And sometimes I have to stop myself and be like, this is not worth it. Because even with my emotional givingness or generosity, I have been like exploited. And yeah, I have to like be like, am I doing too much to harm myself? So
Okay.
I want to like balance that. We had a lot of fun recording this, and we talked a lot, and I think they also will relate to it if they watch it.
Yeah, totally.
Totally. And if you do, please comment, share, and subscribe.
And also don't forget to like the video.
Yes.
And
so that we can come back and do this again and again. And thank you.
yeah, thank you for watching. Bye.
Bye.